I have a couple of these LED panel lights that I like to use for side lighting around my work table. I had attached the mount they came with to some simple 2020 extrusion elbows, and then just mounted those wherever desired on the 2040 extrusions that run around the perimeter of my table. But there are a couple of things about their existing mount that have long irked me, so I decided to make myself some replacements. The main problem I've had with the old mount is that it only has 1 degree of freedom to rotate, and I'd really like it to have two. Also, for some reason, they put that one rotation axis offset from the center of mass, so it never stays put. Lovely. To take care of this offset, I mounted these spherical posts on either side of the panel. The line between the centers of curvature for these two spherical surfaces defines my new rotation axis, and it runs much closer to the CG of the panel. Each of those balls sits in a conical socket, printed into this bracket here, which serves as the primary structure for the mount. I know it should have been one conical socket and one V-groove, but what the hell, I like to live dangerously. To preload the balls into the sockets are these preload brackets that are fastened to the main bracket. I just iterated on the bracket length a couple of times to dial in the preload that gave me the holding friction I wanted. So that takes care of matching the up-down tilt of the existing mount. I decided to stick with the aluminum extrusion elbow for connecting to the table, so I just needed a way to attach to them and that other degree of rotational freedom. And this revolve V profile is central to both of those. The extrusion passes through the center, and there are counterbore holes on four sides for fastening the T-nuts on the extrusions. The main bracket then has these four cylindrical elements, which that V profile nests into. This constraint scheme allows the mount to rotate, with only some sliding friction to resist it. Similar to the ball joints, I set that sliding friction with a printed bracket. I wasn't really sure how well these pivot interfaces were going to work out, and I've been pleasantly surprised. They give a pretty good balance of holding force and ease of movement. I've replaced both of my mounts with these, and been using them for a little bit. Now I just have to hope they maintain that over time, and hold up in general. And that's pretty much all there is to the lighting mount. The only significant change I would make, if I were to do it over again, would be to open up the space a bit behind the panel. I get a decent range of motion and the cable's clear as it is, but it could easily be opened up and it would help a little. If you have the same LED panels and want to build one for yourself, or if you just want to mock my model tree, I'll include some links down below. Well, dude, there you have it.